Be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. Do the same at the Grizzly Gentleman. They're both fantastic deals and they help support the show. What is up, Planeswalkers? There are 6 back for more Magic the Gathering Arena, and I have some sad spooky news. I had, let's see, skeletons, spiders, and snakes as potential ones. None of them were working for me. There frankly aren't even enough of those cards in Magic generally that are even worth kind of talking about cards that could be added. So unfortunately, we are done with the spooky season, but you know, we gave it a good shot, and we're hopping back to a bit of normalcy. And then at some point we're gonna do like a week-long combo series. So for right now, we're playing. We're coming back with a deck that we would not be known for. This is mono red. However, it's the type of mono red that uses Fanatic of Mogis. Why? Because I wanted to use Fanatic of Mogis. This card is utterly nuts. When it enters the battlefield, it deals damage to each opponent equal to your devotion to red. Imagine for a second, all you have on the field is Torbran, Fanatic of Mogis. That's 4 plus 2, it deals 6 damage. Wow! Imagine instead that you have, I don't know, a Lightning Mare, a Chainwhirler, and a Fanatic of Mogis. That's a fun fact. Was that 6 as well? But you also have Lightning Mare and Chainwhirler to just deal damage to people. It's great. The idea of this deck essentially is to have a lot of permanents. I don't think we have any non-permanent. Yeah, we're rocking just creatures here. We do have Bonecrusher Giants to help us out from time to time, but the idea for this deck essentially is have a bunch of permanents and then murder your opponent with things like Fanatic of Mogis. The reason that we don't need cards like Lightning Strike or Shock is because we're just going to go over the dome with Fanatic of Mogis. We just cast this and they die. It's great. 3, Fanatical Firebrand. It's a good old-fashioned 1/1 with haste. However, you are able to sack it to deal damage to any target. With Torbran, that's quite nice. 3, Earthshaker Khenra. It has haste. It makes it so things can't block, and it can come back if we happen to get to a really stupid point in the game. 3, Robber of the Rich. Fun fact, also has haste. Allows us to essentially get pseudo card advantage by stealing things from our opponent and then casting those things. 3, Runaway Steam-Kin. We like the idea of being able to cast a bunch of things in a single turn. This helps us do that. 3, Viashino Pyromancer. This is just 2 damage to the face. Hell yeah. It's also a permanent. 3, Lightning Mare. This card gets no love, but it is double red pips. Can't be countered. Can't be blocked by blue creatures. Has kind of Garbo fire breathing, but it's not nothing. But most importantly, it has 2 red pips. 2, Ahn-Crop Crashers. This is very similar to Earthshaker Khenra in that this can force things not to block, but for what it's worth, this thing does have to exert itself in order to do so. 2, Bonecrusher Giants. We have Stomp here for a little bit of extra range. Extra reach, I should say. And then we have a 4/3 that really doesn't like being targeted. 4, Anax, Hardened in the Forge. This has double red pips and cares about our devotion. Not only is it stronger when we have a higher devotion, but when we have big creatures, like Anax, who is stronger with his devotion, we get more creatures if our creatures die. So let's say we have an Anax, Viashino Pyromancer, and let's say a Fanatic of Mogis. Then our board gets wiped. Notably, obviously, we have already done a ton of damage to our opponent, but our board gets wiped. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 satyrs. Seems decent. 3, Goblin Chainwhirler boys. Essentially, we just hit things. This thing is first strike. It has 3 red pips. It's dumb strong. Real nice. We are talking about Fanatic. And then Torbran. He just makes all of our things deal more. Fanatical Firebrand, 3 damage. Viashino Pyromancer, 4 damage. Chainwhirler, 3 damage to everything. Bonecrusher Giant, 4 damage is great. This just gets a double 2. Notably, this is just a red source, so it doesn't count things like this. But Ramunap Ruins, sure, we might have to, like, pay to hurt ourselves for the devotion cost. You know, Chainwhirler, if we have 2 Ramunap Ruins, oh my gosh, it's going to cost us 2 life. Who cares? Our opponent's life is going to hit 0 before ours does. Anyway, late in the game, if our opponent, like, has just completely annihilated our board several times, we just finish them with Ramunap Ruins, because this is a fair card. 2 Castle Embereth as well, to help us kind of push through some extra damage. And then some mountains. We're using Therosian Mountains because this is a Fanatic of Mogis. We don't have a Mogis sleeve, we only have Perforos. We kind of have to just accept it. Here are some cards that I considered in the deck as well. You'll notice some of these are things with high pips. Some of them just do damage. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not playing this in best of 3. I'm playing this in best of 1. Why? Because I can. Historic ranked. We're going to play in ranked. I mean, the ranked ladder is reset. We're playing mono red anyway, so Temujin. That's a famous figure, isn't it? I don't know. This is actually good hands. We don't have very many 1-drops is like the main issue with this deck. The fact that we don't have very many 1-drops is the main concern. Next turn we Anax. The turn after that we Fanatic. Then we Anax again, because I assume the first Anax will die. We are going to attack first. But yeah, what's really nice about Anax here is that it'll be 4 power, but if our opponent ends up wiping our board, we're gonna still have 3 power on the board, which is just great. So let's see what our opponent does here. And they concede, of course. This would have been 6 damage the following turn with my Fanatic here. So we would have played this first, done 6 damage. They go to 11. Then we attack for 8. They go to 3. Or they go to 4. No, they go to 3. I was right the first time. Shut up. Would have just been beautiful. But yeah, that's essentially what the deck does. You want to play a 2-drop, 3-drop Mogis. Or 2-drop, 3-drop, double 2-drop. Any of those combinations. You love when you get 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop Mogis. You do love those. I guess the worst thing to come against would be dedicated life gain if we go second. It's probably the worst case scenario for us, but I could be wrong. We don't have another land, and we got 2 4-drops in our hand. But we are going second, and we don't need to draw them for 2. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 draws. We have 2 draws to get a 3rd land, 1 draw to get a 4th land, or 3 draws to get a 4th land. Let's keep this. Is it greedy? Yes. Is it greedy? Yes. Oh, Aggro. Oh, see, that's not what we wanted to see. Drew all 3 of our Torbrands? Come on, game. Rude. We are going to just play this. Okay, sure. Yeah, this is an awful hand. Oh, this isn't the deck that I thought that would be. Yes, I thought it would be zombies. It's not zombies, fun fact. We do have a question to discuss. Frog asks, which types of cards do you enjoy countering? Like Counterspell. Asking for a friend. Haha. Interesting. We finally got this, but I don't think it matters. Play this. Go to 2-2. Go to 8. We can block this. We have to jump this. Yeah, no, this is a loss. And it's mostly because I it was super lost because of that. It was mostly because I kept a pretty bad hand. 2-lander's fine if we don't have 3 4-drops. Because drawing that 4th 4-drop was pretty rough, considering we only have 7 4-drops. So yeah, that was a not a great keep, but also very, very bad draw. The cards I like to counterspell are actually not like just like, you know, value cards or creatures or whatever. It's just, but it feels so good to see like this is a good 2-land hand because I have all of these that I can cast. But yeah, the cards that are busted, I like to counter. So your Ugins, your Nissas, your not Robert the Rich, Torbrands even. Like Torbrands not as busted. Oh, again, Embercleaves. Love to hit those. Ooh, Lightning Mare. Just gonna go ahead and play Lightning Mare here. Or do I want to just play Robber of the Rich here. I think I play Robber of the Rich. Attack with Robber, but don't attack with Fanatical Firebrand, because I can use. Oh hell yeah, dude! This is mono blue tempo. Get eaten alive. Because I can use Firebrand to instant speed try and kill the Sailor. I guess I should have just killed the Sailor, shouldn't I? Meh. Yeah, okay, it's fine. I want them to react here. All right, I mean that's functionally identical. Land. Next to some damage. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna cast Chainwhirler. Just gonna get counter, great. I don't care about your ops. Your Spectre Sailor dies. You take some damage. You get eaten alive. That's what we like to see. I haven't even had to cast my Lightning Mare yet. But guess what? Next turn, I cast Earthshaker Khenra, cast Lightning Mare. Oh yeah, maybe. Why? I guess potentially just for the for this. We'll cast Khenra. Yeah, they get Ripperoni. Yeah, I like countering spells, you know. If I'm playing a control deck, sometimes you just need to counter spells. But the spells that I like to counter are the dumb spells. Most of the time, they're green. Also, most of the time, they're like very expensive spells. Especially if you can get away with like. So this isn't really for Arena, but if you can get away with like countering something with like Mana Tithe, it's delicious. It's absolutely fantastic. Feels real good. Whoa, Thomas or Tomas. This is a one-lander, and that's a nope. I'll keep this. We'll get rid of the mountain. Yeah, we'll get rid of the mountain. Going second, mulliganing, not the best, but might be just against another red deck. Nope. Rakdos Pyromancer, sure. Alright, so I'm gonna do 1, 2. So Robber of the Rich. Even though I mulliganed, what? 1, 2, 3, yeah, no, alright. So we're gonna do the Pyromancer here. Next turn we can Chainwhirler to get rid of Pyromancer. Unless they Thoughtseize me. Fudge. Thoughtseize would be pretty rough. This is fine though. I think I just dropped the mountain. Light up the Stage, sure. These two things, sure. They could have attacked. Oh no, I took a damage. Doesn't matter. So I wouldn't, like, if I got a land next turn, that would be pretty nice. Because it means I can play both of these. I'm worried about that. Okay. So I am able to play both of these, which is nice. So they will be able to play Froxa next turn. They are at 8. I'm going to lose my Chainwhirler. They played Anger of the Gods. That I didn't expect. Play a Young Pyromancer, do it. Whatever. Really. Alright, well, we'll play Ramunap Ruins and we'll play a Chainwhirler. We have him on 7. I can potentially get him to 3, but Ahn-Crop Crasher helps. So what are the cards that I need here? I need Ahn-Crop Crasher, maybe Anax. Fanatic of Mogis also works. I have cards that can help me out here. This isn't technically one of them. But I have them at 5 now. And I have Ramunap Ruins, so I have them at functional 3. So I need to connect with one of my creatures. They have me at 1. If they attack with both. They couldn't attack with both. Robber of the Rich. Robber of the Rich. Do I attack with all? If I attack with all, I assume Robber gets in. Block Chainwhirler with Kroxa. Block Bonecrusher with Arclight. Yeah, I do think we have to all in here. Damn it! I needed something there. That's not what I expected. Yeah, I did not think that was advisable. Okay. Okay. So this kind of sort of buys us time. That's unfortunate. Are you fucking kidding me? There are some cards that I just hate. Embercleave? Definitely one of them. Definitely one of them. That's annoying. This deck playing Embercleave is like, that deck is playing so many different things at the same time. I mean, I guess most of it's consistent. The Kroxa and I guess the Huzmachwetzit both don't make the biggest sense to me. So we're gonna Steam-Kin into Crasher. Opponent is on nonsense. So they have 4 mana here. They missed a land drop. Next turn I can play both of these. This first, then this. Use this to get Ahn-Crop Crasher down. These decks typically don't have board wipes other than 8 mana Ugin. And they did miss a land drop, so we might be fine. Guardian Idol. Doesn't matter to me. And my opponent is in a world of hurt. I think it's still correct to do this first. I actually don't lose any damage. But my opponent is dead to Mogis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, my opponent missing those land drops means that they are dead. Yeah. They needed to definitely not miss those land drops. Good devil. This hand is not great. We do have a ton of 2-drops. I'm going to keep this. I'm the first to admit it's not great, though. Got there! I mean, this might get shocked, but still. It's something to play on turn 2. Yeah, I was going to get shocked. That's fine. Next turn we can play an Anax. Oh! It's Izzet. I would like this Anax to not get countered. It did not get countered. Could get lightning struck, but we'd have some bros with it, so I think it'd be fine. Sprite Dragon, I assume. Wow, you attack there. That's interesting. We'll play Castle Embereth first, and I think I'm gonna. I'm gonna play Fanatic of Mogis here, and the reason for that is because I might need to use the Ahn-Crop Crasher. So I mean, 3 damage is 3 damage, unless I have another shock. Is it locked into 3 damage? It was not. Okay. So it looks like it checks upon resolution and trigger and resolution. But that's fine. We still got some little doobly dudes here. And you still decide to attack. And so we're going to play a Steam-Kin. Play another Crasher. Or play a Crasher. I'd like to exert this. Okay, they're down to 7. I've got a decent board here. I think if I play this Anax, cool stuff happens. But I think I just have Castle Embereth here. Yeah. I assume this is non-token. Yeah. You fool, I have another Anax. Do you think I care? Do you feel in charge? Not bad. Not bad. The issue, though, is I still have a pretty wide board and a Castle Embereth and a Ramunap Ruins, so you got to do better than that. Shock is decent, I suppose, but I still have a wide board. 1, 2, 3. All right, cool. I didn't want to have to decide, you know. I didn't want to have to figure it out. Wait, what? Oh, it's not showing all of them. All right, I was like, we played more than 4 games, haven't we? That's one of the best things about playing aggressive decks. You get so many games in. Delish. Let's see, we got 2 drops, 3 drops, and Torbran. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. You're talking to Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah. I think I'm gonna play the Pyromancer first. I like holding the Khenra because I can force something not to be able to block. It might be playing control. Save wishes. Hey, look, I can force it not to block. Yes. Next turn, I need to play Anax. And of course, hope that it doesn't get countered. Because I do want to have... I do want to have the ability to survive a board wipe, essentially. So if they play a blue source, Absorb is looking pretty scary. They're reading Earthshaker Khenra. Yeah, if we can resolve Anax, then a Wrath of God leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures. If we then have the ability to Torbran, it's quite nice. Solemnity. Ah, I see. Now, I'm not sure if they actually play board wipes. I'm just gonna try and kill them. Because they're playing Solemnity, this is a combo deck. I just want to put them to the death as soon as I can. It does mean if they have a board wipe here, we're in kind of a tough spot. Okay, hold on, board wipe. Banishing Lights. Banishing Light does not do enough now that I have Torbran. Got 'ems. If you're looking to play mono red, but you don't like playing it the way everyone else plays it, Fanatic of Mogis version is quite nice because you're just playing so many red pips. You know, just so many red pips. My opponent is very annoyed right now. They have decided to rage quit. Mom, I couldn't get my combo going. God, I was trying to play Solemnity and like do dumb things. God, Mom. For what it's worth, I am joking. I don't know that my opponent is doing this. It's just funny to think about. You know, Mom, he killed me before my 5th turn. God, he doesn't even have Embercleave. You don't have to play mono red and win with Embercleave. I mean, that's come on. 37 creatures, 23 lands, mono red. It'll do you. Wait. Mom, are my tendies done yet? I want some chicken tendies. I'm gonna go have fish and chips, I guess. I need to consume dinner. I just wish I didn't have to. Oops. I just realized the end screen is actually, like, fine now. Is it a difference between best of one? No, because I was playing best of one in the other video. Huh. It's very strange. Got a really nice, just solid 30-minute video. Crisp and solid. Crisp and solid. For sure. How did that deck do? Where the... Wait. What? It is this one. I don't know, whatever. So we lost against the mono black aggro and Rakdos Phoenix. Oh, this was colorless. That's why it doesn't have anything here. You know, all in all, not bad. 5 and 2. Decent stat total. Good times. Seven games in 30 minutes. Nice. Anyway, I'd like to thank my lovely patrons, especially Fogwind and Malik, for the continued support. If you'd like to join them and support your boy, you'll find links in the description. I don't know. I tried to rhyme that. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. All of that stuff really does help out the show. Helps keep the lights on, as it were. And of course, until next time, I'll be one.